This Kingearner coming to you guys live and direct, okay? Y'all know I had to come to 52nd and Media and get my honorable sea moss soap. I also am going to do you ladies an honorable favor and get the Yanni bar. This Yanni bar will not have your kukulator smelling like anything that's dishonorable when it comes to the trash, when it comes to hoagie juice, you know, all the smells that we know it's the semen. So we not blackballing the sisters. We love y'all. But we want y'all on top of it because the cum will begin to, it's going to begin to smell funny. This Yanni bar. Now, let's get straight to it, man. Let's try to make some sense out of this. Because I know the youngest looking at it like Kingearner cannot beef with that guy. See, when you go through different things or you speak on things, never fall for the gimmick that the other person is trying to give as if it's a beef. I don't beef with these type of individuals. Real life individual people see me across the world, and I stand on that in person. My thing is, I feel like there isn't a reason to paint all these different narrations of my brothers and speaking on them in reference in a manner where you're almost speaking like they had a gang. It's not a gang. It's not an initiation. I'm 43 years old. There's no way I would have been able to be a part of a gang. Those are my brothers, and guess what? OBH Records is real. Now, if you want to get the definition where it's 2 or 3 more people, and you're saying that that group is a gang, then coming from your life of understanding and terminology, cool, whatever. At the end of the day, these brothers got a pills that they're coming back on and looks very well. We don't need individuals painting these pictures that don't even go with what's going on. This individual also has the nerve to say he has known them more or longer than I have. Can I ask you, what does that have to do with honor? If that was the case, because you haven't. You haven't. But if that was the case, people, you got to look into that type of activity, that type of behavior. What is the behavior for? Well, the behavior is for simply Kingearner being a man and saying, listen, cutting these messages up, adding these things to them, man, and not at least saying, damn, let me throw something in the air to see if the honor will be catched by anybody, although they're good. But just to say, hey, Poe, listen, man, I know Leak Moss project coming out, or Ab got this going on, man, he had a project. Hey, man, listen, all the material that he gave me, if this is really what's going on, as you say, and he's giving you these letters to tell people, honor it. I appreciate it. Because at the end of the day, I'm not on that tip, and I'm on that tip. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not on the tip of talking about my brothers 24/7 about a case that they're absolutely going to win. But sometimes it storms in between. And why would I want their families looking at me, Kingearner, a person that know them truly, that have been around them for years now, speaking about these things? It's like a reach that's not of it. And I'm not, with it. And I want him to stop being with it. If he's going to paint any type of picture, let's speak strictly about OBH Records, the artist he signed, and the way he laid it out without any negativity. We don't want to hear about the Quilly. We don't want to hear about any of those negative things that anybody had. Whatever problems that go on or whatever you see, leave it as it is, man. You don't have to do that. What you're doing is you're creating a picture, a story for them people that they don't even have in their head. Let it be. Let the professionals deal with that. Poe has a nice group of social media people that work with analytics and things of that nature that's going to honor that totally, and that is honoring that as we speak. We don't need individuals coming. And I want to say this, man, without being prejudiced or racist, truthfully, Mikey T, it's a culture vulture, or it's what you are. You don't have a rock and roll scene. You don't have a opera scene where you can produce. You're producing our people in the likeness to what you think is of honor. And that's not how it goes here.
You have to give it with an understanding. And maybe if you got a storyline, maybe if you got with Poe, got a storyline, or got with Leek Moss and got a storyline and was like, look, I would like to do this. Maybe those type of things could come about. But to take these messages and cut them up and drag people on all day, all night like that is not of honor. Let's start getting some respect going on around here, man. This is not about who's far, because honestly, bruh, you're talking about these platforms and stuff. People don't have that on our mind. I don't have a platform on my mind. I know what's in place. So what I do is I work on that daily, but I'm not boasting on here. I got 50,000 subscribers, which is a lot more than what you have. You see? So at the end of the day, we can humble ourselves at an understanding that don't let this nonsense go to your head. This is not a world for us to pretend like we're billionaires or we made it. It's a world for us to give people understanding of not to go in that wrong direction. Well, at least it's my world. And if your world is that, please, let's try to use someone else. Let's not use brothers who haven't even been sentenced yet. Only a couple of them been sentenced. You're speaking and you don't even have knowledge of things. Relax on it. Take a deep breath. Know that Kingearner is trying to give you some understanding so you don't make the mistake like other bloggers and just be drawn out and dragging. You're not keeping nobody alive. Dark Low music alone will keep him alive. AR Ad music alone will keep him alive and his family straight. So what you're adding to it, you think you're helping, but you're not, because you're painting all of these pictures like as if it's a gang. You even gave me a position in it. And I never rapped a day in my life. You're mixing up La ilaha illallah wa ana Muhammad Rasulullah with this nonsense. And you don't have knowledge of that. So you wouldn't understand the brotherhood. You wouldn't understand the prayer. You don't understand the things that we've been through to really know what I'm speaking on. So why even keep doing it if you cannot, at the least, speak truth? Don't speak at all. I'm Kingearner from the Honor Your Life campaign. The goal is to get the youngest to understand. I don't have time to beef with grown men about subjects that have no benefit for them. If you're not a culture vulture, you will be adding a program. You make enough money off of YouTube to add the same type of programs. Me, Rebuild the Village Foundation, and other individuals. Honor Your Life campaign, we're frontliners with that. We don't take this money and do anything except with helping the community. You gotta screw your head on correctly for one turn and say, damn, Kingearner is speaking truth to me. I'm trying to get you in a position where you don't have to use individuals for views. Use who you are. Do what you do, but do not drag people down like that. You can ruin an appeal by even speaking on these matters. Why do it? You notice the matters I speak on, they closed and shut and shut. And if they aren't, it had to be something that's like really, I gotta stop this recycle crime somehow, type of way, type of emergency. You gotta get an understanding of what you're doing, because you don't know what you're doing. And getting up there and doing that all day and aren't Mikey? No, yo, come on. Streets, where y'all at? Y'all honoring that? Y'all co-signing that? Streets, talk to Kingearner. Because I'm with y'all every day, all day. I rub shoulders with y'all. I've been hill to hill with y'all, shoulder to shoulder. Who is this cunt of a man? Where did he come from? Well, this is what we're going to do. This so it can be official. I don't have to respond. And please, Mikey T, you're fake. I had problems in OBH or whoever ever said that. And I think the person that said it at a time, I tell you that they were bidding, that was nothing that was serious. There can never be a time when me and my brothers have a problem and we don't resolve it, because guess what? We don't have those type of problems. We don't have money issues. We don't have dishonor issues. We don't have disrespect issues. We love one another. So people say Kingearner ever had a problem with any man and not be a man, It's not on honor terms because brotherhood don't carry it like that. We have always had a good light. And actually, we never even had a disagreement or maybe a disagreement or two, but never an argument or a fight. Because guess what? The honor is mutual. It runs through the veins. So it makes the brotherhood tighter. It makes the love for one another at a higher degree. You can't come in between that. Nobody can, because honor is the action to loyalty. Kingearner live and direct. Tune in. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Honor, share, and let's get things back to rolling, man. Live and direct.